Hello, my dear friends. My name is Jonathan Rayner, and I'm truly excited to be here with you today. We are going to dive into a subject that is both fascinating and deeply meaningful, touching the very essence of our spiritual existence. Have you ever stopped to think about what truly happens when someone who is chosen goes through immense pain or is wounded in some way? Well, brace yourselves because what we're about to explore here might open your mind in ways you never thought possible. Before we begin, I want you to know that all of this knowledge is for you, with no cost attached. Spiritual truth should be available to everyone, and that's exactly what I aim to do, to share without secrets, without barriers. Now, picture this. Do you know someone who carries a unique light, someone who seems to be in tune with something greater? Someone who radiates peace or wisdom in a way you can't quite explain. This person is what many refer to as a chosen one. But then something happens. This person, so filled with light, encounters great pain, faces challenges, or even suffers attacks, be they physical, emotional, or spiritual. What do you think happens to that person? Many might think that the pain extinguishes their light, that this person weakens and loses their way. But the truth? Oh, the truth is much more powerful than that. When a chosen one is hurt, something extraordinary happens. Not only on a physical level but across dimensions that most people don't even perceive. There is a cosmic response, a movement within the universe that unfolds in ways that few truly understand. And that's exactly what we're going to discuss today. I want to share with you everything I've learned over the years about this spiritual dynamic. I'll show you how the universe itself protects and strengthens those with a higher purpose. More than that, I want you to realize that this very same energy is available to each and every one of us. We just need to know how to access it. So, if you're ready to expand your consciousness and see beyond what your eyes can perceive, stay with me until the end. I promise this conversation will be transformative. But before we go any further, we need to understand who these chosen ones really are. And no, I'm not talking about supernatural beings or perfect individuals. On the contrary, the chosen ones are everyday people just like you and me, but within them they carry a special calling, a unique mission. Some are spiritual masters, healers, leaders. Others may never even realize they were chosen, but through their presence, words, and actions, they influence the lives of those around them, bringing deep, meaningful changes to the world. What sets a chosen one apart is the natural connection they have with the universal energy. It's as if they see the world with different eyes, they feel things others cannot, and often they serve as a bridge between the spiritual and the material. But here comes the big question. Why do these people end up getting hurt? Well, we live in a world of dualities. Light and darkness, love and fear, consciousness and ignorance. And the brighter a person shines, the more they tend to disturb those still trapped in darkness. The presence of a chosen one can make others uncomfortable, insecure, or resistant to the truths they are not ready to face. As a result, many chosen ones endure rejection, criticism, isolation, or even attempts to silence their message. But here's the powerful twist in all of this. The pain of a chosen one is never in vain. When a chosen one faces a trial, it's like an invisible mechanism is triggered. The universe doesn't stay indifferent. But don't mistake this for revenge or punishment on those who cause the pain. Not at all. The cosmic response comes in the form of growth, strengthening, and spiritual expansion, which ends up benefiting not only the chosen one but everyone around them. You know when you throw a stone into a lake and the ripples spread across the surface? The same thing happens when a chosen one goes through great pain. The vibrations of that experience extend throughout the universe, creating opportunities for learning, transformation, and spiritual awakening for everyone connected to that energy. And there's more. Being a chosen one doesn't mean leading a life free of struggles. Quite the opposite. Many chosen ones go through incredibly difficult trials, but do you know what these struggles do? They polish the soul, refine the essence of the chosen one, strengthen their connection to the divine, and prepare them to fulfill their mission in an even more powerful way. If we look through history, we can see that the great masters, visionary leaders, and those who carried a special light often faced enormous challenges. Many were persecuted, misunderstood, and rejected. But you know what's incredible? Instead of being extinguished by these hardships, they shone even brighter. It seems that the greater the challenge, the stronger the message becomes. And this is exactly what we're going to discuss now in the following minutes. Let's dive deep into what truly happens when a chosen one faces great pain. We'll understand how this process can accelerate spiritual growth, how the universe responds to these situations, and most fascinating of all, how this doesn't only affect the chosen one, but also everyone around them and even humanity as a whole. Get ready, because we're going to explore the spiritual laws that govern all of this and how anyone, whether chosen or not, can learn from these processes to grow and evolve. Now that we've set the context, let's get to the heart of it. What happens when a chosen one is wounded? The first thing you need to understand is that this moment is not a sign of weakness. On the contrary, it's as if something very deep is triggered within the chosen one. It's that moment when everything seems clearer, as if the veil between the worlds becomes thinner. Many people believe that when someone experiences great pain, the only thing that exists in that moment is suffering. But for a chosen one, this impact can come with an overwhelming clarity. Suddenly, they feel a stronger connection to the source, they start to see the purpose behind what is happening, and they realize that this pain, no matter how difficult, is part of something much greater. This doesn't mean the pain disappears. It's still there, sometimes intense, sometimes crushing. But instead of getting lost in it, the chosen one is able to look beyond, to understand what's going on at a much deeper level. And then something even more interesting happens. The universe begins to move. But wait, this isn't that magical type of intervention where everything gets resolved in the blink of an eye or where those who caused the suffering are punished instantly. What happens is something much subtler and far more powerful. It's as if an invisible net forms around the chosen one, bringing everything they need to turn that experience into something grand. Out of nowhere, synchronicities start to appear. They find books, people, teachings that make perfect sense at that very moment. An unexpected mentor might show up, someone who brings an essential message. Additionally, their intuition sharpens. They begin to notice signs, sensing that something greater is guiding the process. And this is where the true spiritual alchemy begins. The pain, which could have been nothing but suffering, starts to transform. It's not quick, nor is it easy, but it is a real process. It's like the lead of suffering is turning into gold. The chosen one enters a period of introspection. Sometimes they have intense dreams, visions, or insights that come out of nowhere. Their energy field starts to readjust, their chakras undergo some kind of recalibration. And gradually, they emerge from the experience not only healed but much stronger, with a higher vibration and a completely new understanding of their mission. And this is when their transformation starts to impact everything around them, without them needing to do anything extraordinary. The people close to them begin to feel this change. Some may even heal just by being near them. Conflicts may resolve without any logical explanation, and the level of consciousness of those around them begins to rise naturally. It's like throwing a stone into a lake. The waves of this transformation spread further and further. Now, there's one aspect that not many people talk about. What happens to those who cause the pain to the chosen one? Many imagine that the universe would bring immediate punishment, but that's not how it works. Instead of punishment, these people are given an opportunity for growth. They may begin to feel an internal discomfort, an unease for no apparent reason. Sometimes they start having strange dreams or encounter spiritual teachings that make them rethink their actions. The universe doesn't impose anything. It simply places signs in their path, offering them a chance to awaken, to repent, to evolve. As the chosen one undergoes this profound transformation, something incredible happens. Their mission gains new meaning. It's not just that they've become stronger, they now see the world in a completely different way. The pain they endured wasn't in vain, it brought a much deeper understanding of the human experience. And that changes everything. Often this new vision manifests in surprising ways. The chosen one may discover spiritual abilities they never knew they had, develop healing gifts, feel a calling to share their story with more people, or even create innovative methods to help others who are also on their awakening journey. They become a true beacon of light, guiding those who are still searching for their way. But the deepest transformation occurs on a level that the eyes can't see. In their energy field, it's not merely a transformation but an integral restructuring. Their vibrational frequency elevates to higher levels. Inactive DNA codes begin to activate, and their connection with spiritual guides and higher dimensions becomes much clearer. This doesn't only impact them, it also affects everything around them. It's as if they become a bridge between the worlds, allowing more healing energy and wisdom to flow into this reality. And here's a fascinating detail. All this transformation doesn't happen in isolation. Whenever a chosen one awakens, they create a domino effect on the collective consciousness. Suddenly, more people begin to seek spiritual knowledge, society takes small steps toward a more conscious mindset, and often, science starts validating ancient truths that were once considered mystical. It's like each individual transformation opens a crack in the veil of illusion, allowing more light to spread through the world. But there is a crucial moment after all of this, the integration phase. The chosen one now needs to learn to live in this new state. They are no longer the same person they were before. Their relationships change, their way of interacting with the world transforms, and they need to find balance between this new vibration and the demands of everyday life. It's a process of adaptation where they learn to walk between worlds, keeping their feet on the ground, but with an elevated consciousness. At the end of the day, what happens when a chosen one is wounded is truly extraordinary. It's a powerful reminder that even the toughest moments carry the potential for immense transformation. The impact doesn't just stop with the chosen one, it has the power to raise the collective consciousness of humanity as a whole. And the great truth is that each of us has this potential within us. Every obstacle we encounter could be an opportunity to awaken to our true nature. By embracing and honoring this process, we open ourselves to a growth we never thought possible. Now that we understand what happens when a chosen one goes through this journey, a question arises: how can we recognize these special beings? It's not always obvious because they don't stand out in superficial ways, but there are certain characteristics that can help. Chosen ones have a presence that is felt, even if it cannot be explained in words. When they are in a room, the energy changes. Many people feel drawn to them without really knowing why. It's as if their vibration touches something deep within each person. Another defining characteristic is how they listen. When you talk to a chosen one, you feel that they are truly present, listening with their soul, not just their ears. They perceive what's beyond the words, they see the essence of what is being said, and they often bring insights that make us reflect deeply. Their words carry a wisdom that seems to transcend age or life experience. And there's more, they have a special connection with nature. They feel deeply connected to certain animals, plants, or places, as if there is a silent communication happening. Many times, plants will bloom vibrantly in their hands, and animals feel at peace around them. This connection also translates into a profound respect and care for the planet and all living beings. Chosen ones possess an incredible inner strength. It's not that they don't feel pain or sadness. They do, and deeply, but somehow they are able to transform all of that into learning and growth. They go through difficult times, yet they don't lose themselves in the darkness. It seems that, in the midst of chaos, there is always a light burning within them, a quiet certainty that this is all part of the path. And the most incredible part? This strength doesn't just stay with them. Just by being around them, the chosen ones awaken something in people. Those who cross their path feel an inexplicable urge to change, grow, and seek something deeper. Sometimes this happens subtly, like a new way of seeing life. Other times, it can be something transformative, a true call to step out of the comfort zone and expand one's consciousness. Another interesting thing is that they seem to live in a rhythm different from the world around them. Many have a deep connection to both the past and the future at the same time. It's as if they move between times and dimensions. Some people find them eccentric or out of place, but in reality they just see reality from a broader perspective. Now, it's important to understand one thing: being a chosen one doesn't mean being superior. It's not a status, and it's certainly not a title. On the contrary, it's a great responsibility. They carry a purpose that often comes with immense challenges. The sensitivity, the mission, the need to serve the world, these can be heavy burdens. The true recognition of a chosen one doesn't come from placing them on a pedestal. It comes from learning from what they have to share. At the core of it all, their presence among us serves a greater purpose: to remind us of our own potential. They are living mirrors of what each of us can become. They show us that transformation is possible, that we can overcome any pain, and that we can become elevated versions of ourselves. So, here we are at the end of this journey, exploring what happens when a chosen one is wounded. We've seen that, far from being an end, pain can be a portal to something greater. And the profound truth is that this is not only the story of the chosen ones, it is the story of each and every one of us. Every challenge we face is an opportunity for growth. Every wound can be the starting point for something extraordinary. The chosen ones simply show us the way, but we all have the capacity to walk that path. The idea of being chosen is something that resonates deeply within each of us, though we may not always be fully aware of it. Many people throughout history have experienced this feeling, even if they never explicitly label it. But what does it mean to be chosen? It's not about being special in the way society often defines it, through fame, wealth, or power. Instead, it is about carrying a profound purpose, one that connects us to something much greater than ourselves. It's about understanding that, on a deeper level, we are part of a much bigger plan, one that transcends the limits of this world. The chosen ones are not immune to struggles. In fact, their journeys are often marked by suffering, isolation, and hardship. However, this suffering serves a higher purpose. It is not just a random series of unfortunate events, but rather a transformational process designed to refine their souls. Through every obstacle they encounter, their connection to the divine is strengthened, and their ability to fulfill their mission becomes even clearer. There is a reason why those who are chosen often face more challenges than others. Their light, their unique energy, is so powerful that it tends to disturb the darkness around them. We live in a world where many people are not yet ready to confront the deeper truths of existence. They are still trapped in fear, ignorance, and illusion. The brightness of a chosen one, however, forces them to face what they are not prepared to see. It is not the chosen one's fault that others feel discomfort or unease in their presence. On the contrary, it is a testament to the strength of their energy. This energy, this light, is a natural part of the universe. It flows through all of us, but for some, it is more pronounced. The chosen ones are those who, through their sensitivity and spiritual awareness, become a conduit for this universal energy. They see the world through eyes that are not limited by the physical, and they perceive truths that others cannot. The way they move through the world is guided by something beyond their understanding, yet they follow it because they know it is their path. But let's take a moment to explore the impact that a chosen one's light has on those around them. When you encounter a chosen one, your energy is inevitably affected. There's a shift even if you don't know exactly what it is. Some people may be drawn to them, feeling inexplicably compelled to be near them or to hear what they have to say. Others, however, may feel uncomfortable, even threatened by their presence. This is not because the chosen one is doing anything wrong. It is simply because their energy reveals what others are not yet ready to face in themselves. Sometimes people can't help but feel envious of the chosen one. They might not even be fully aware of it, but deep down they long for the peace, the wisdom, the sense of purpose that the chosen one exudes. This envy, however, is not a reflection of the chosen one's flaws. It is a reflection of the person's own internal struggles. When we envy someone, it often means that we are seeing qualities in them that we wish we had but have not yet cultivated ourselves. This internal conflict, this struggle to accept our own path, is something that the chosen one understands intimately. They have often faced the same battles, but instead of letting it consume them, they have allowed their pain to transform them. This is the key: the chosen ones do not shy away from their pain. They do not hide from it or try to numb it. They face it head-on, knowing that it will lead them to greater strength, greater wisdom, and greater clarity. One of the most powerful things that can happen to a chosen one is when they go through a transformative period of pain. When they are wounded, physically, emotionally, or spiritually, it is as if the very fabric of their being is being rewoven. What once was fragile becomes strong. What once was unclear becomes sharp and focused. Through this process, the chosen one is purified, and their connection to their higher purpose becomes even clearer. It is as if the universe itself aligns to ensure that they fulfill their destiny. But let's take a step back. What happens when a chosen one is hurt? Many might believe that this is the end of their journey, that their light will be extinguished. But nothing could be further from the truth. Instead of their light fading, it grows brighter. The pain they experience does not diminish their essence, it enhances it. As they struggle, they begin to see with greater clarity. They begin to understand that their pain is not pointless. It is part of the process. It is part of the evolution of their soul. As a chosen one moves through pain, they also learn to move beyond it. They realize that their purpose is greater than any momentary struggle. They understand that pain is only temporary, but the lessons they learn from it will last a lifetime. And when they emerge from this period of hardship, they do so with greater strength, greater wisdom, and a deeper connection to the divine. But the process doesn't end there. Once a chosen one has undergone this transformation, they become a beacon of light for others. Their journey serves as a guide for those who are still struggling, still lost in the darkness. They show others that it is possible to emerge from pain and adversity stronger than ever before. They become a living testament to the power of spiritual growth. This is where the ripple effect comes into play. As the chosen one grows and transforms, the energy they radiate spreads out into the world. It touches the lives of those around them. It inspires others to embark on their own journey of self-discovery and spiritual awakening. The transformation of one individual can set off a chain reaction, affecting countless others. The universe works in mysterious ways, and when one soul awakens, it has the potential to awaken many others. As the chosen one moves through life, they begin to see the interconnectedness of all things. They understand that their purpose is not only to fulfill their own mission but to help others discover their own path as well. They serve as guides, teachers, and mentors, helping others navigate the complexities of life with grace and wisdom. Their journey is never just about themselves, it is about the collective awakening of humanity. And yet, even as they continue to inspire and guide others, the chosen one remains humble. They do not seek glory or recognition. They do not seek praise for their actions. Instead, they continue to walk their path with integrity, knowing that their true reward lies not in external recognition but in the fulfillment of their higher purpose. But here's the thing. Every one of us has the potential to be a chosen one. It's not about being perfect. It's about being willing to face our pain, our struggles, and our challenges with courage and determination. It's about embracing our higher purpose and allowing ourselves to be transformed by the process. Each of us carries within us the spark of the divine. We are all capable of awakening to a higher state of consciousness, a state of being where we live in alignment with our true selves. The key is to be open to the journey, to trust the process, and to know that the universe is guiding us every step of the way. If you are reading this right now, chances are you are being called to awaken to your own higher purpose. You are being called to step into your power and embrace the light that is within you. And just like the chosen ones, you will face challenges. You will experience pain. But know this, the pain you experience is not in vain. It is a part of your transformation. It is a part of your growth. And just like the chosen ones, you will emerge from this process stronger, wiser, and more connected to the divine than ever before. You will become a beacon of light for others, showing them that it is possible to rise above the darkness and step into the light. So, I encourage you today to embrace your journey. Trust that every challenge you face is an opportunity for growth. And know that, just like the chosen ones, you are destined for something great. Your light is needed in this world, and the universe is working with you to help you fulfill your mission. Keep walking your path with faith and courage, and you will discover the incredible power that lies within you. Thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to continuing this journey with you. Stay tuned for more insights, more guidance, and more wisdom as we continue to explore the mysteries of the universe together. Until next time, keep shining brightly. The journey of the chosen ones is not always linear. There are times when they may feel lost, disconnected, or unsure of the path ahead. In these moments, the feeling of uncertainty can be overwhelming. However, this uncertainty is an essential part of the process. It is during these moments of doubt that the chosen ones are pushed to reconnect with their higher selves, to rediscover their purpose. It is a period of deep reflection and realignment, where they must learn to trust the process, even when they cannot see the full picture. Just like the caterpillar undergoing a metamorphosis, the chosen ones must be willing to surrender to the unknown and embrace the transformation, no matter how challenging it may seem at the time. But this process of transformation doesn't happen in isolation. As the chosen ones evolve, so do the people around them. The more they grow, the more they are able to share their wisdom, their energy, and their light with others. Their very presence creates an environment that fosters growth and awakening in those who cross their path. It is as if the chosen one acts as a catalyst, sparking a chain reaction of spiritual evolution. This ripple effect is one of the most beautiful aspects of the chosen one's journey, how their personal awakening can lead to the awakening of others. There are also moments when the chosen ones are called to step into leadership roles. This could manifest in many different forms, becoming a teacher, a healer, a spiritual guide, or a leader within their community. Regardless of the form it takes, stepping into this role requires courage, humility, and a deep understanding of the responsibilities that come with it. The chosen ones are not seeking to dominate or control others, but rather to empower them. They understand that true leadership is about service, not about power. It's about helping others find their own way, providing them with the tools they need to discover their own inner strength, and guiding them toward their own spiritual awakening. But what does this leadership look like in action? It's not about giving commands or telling people what to do. It's about being an example, showing others through their own actions what it means to live with integrity, compassion, and authenticity. The chosen ones lead by example, demonstrating that it is possible to live a life of purpose, to follow one's higher calling, and to make a positive impact on the world. They show others that they do not need to conform to societal expectations or follow a prescribed path. Instead, they can forge their own way, listen to their intuition, and trust that the universe will support them every step of the way. At times, the path of the chosen one may also involve periods of solitude. While they may be surrounded by others, there are moments when they need to withdraw from the world and reconnect with their inner self. This solitude is not a sign of weakness or failure. On the contrary, it is an essential part of the process. It is in these moments of solitude that the chosen ones receive their deepest insights and most profound revelations. They learn to tune in to the whispers of their soul and to align with their higher purpose. During this time, they may also experience deep healing, allowing them to release any emotional baggage or past wounds that may have been holding them back. The connection between the chosen one and the divine is at the core of their journey. They understand that they are not alone in their mission. The universe, the divine, and the spiritual guides that accompany them are always there, providing guidance, protection, and support. The chosen ones have a deep, unwavering faith in the process, even when things seem difficult. They trust that every challenge, every hardship, and every obstacle is a part of the divine plan, leading them closer to their true purpose. This faith is what gives them the strength to persevere, even in the face of adversity. In addition to their personal transformation, the chosen ones are often called to help heal the world around them. They may feel a deep sense of responsibility to address the suffering and injustice they see in the world. This desire to heal extends beyond just the people in their lives. It often encompasses the planet itself. Whether through environmental activism, social justice work, or simply spreading messages of love and compassion, the chosen ones recognize that their mission is not limited to their own growth. They understand that they are part of a larger, collective healing process, and they are willing to do whatever they can to contribute to the greater good. However, it's important to note that the chosen ones are not exempt from the darker aspects of life. They too must face the shadows within themselves and the world. There will be moments when they feel overwhelmed by the darkness, when the weight of the world's suffering feels unbearable. But it is during these moments that they are called to rise higher, to shine even brighter. The darkness does not defeat them. It fuels their fire, strengthens their resolve, and deepens their compassion for others. They become warriors of light, standing firm in the face of adversity, knowing that their purpose is greater than any temporary challenge. The journey of the chosen one is not one that can be rushed. It unfolds at its own pace, and each step is important. There is no rush to reach the destination because the destination is not the end. It is an ongoing process of evolution. As the chosen ones continue their journey, they become more in tune with their true nature, with the divine energy that flows through them, and with the wisdom of the universe. They begin to see that every experience, every challenge, and every interaction is a part of the sacred dance of life. They are no longer just passive participants. They are active co-creators, shaping their reality with every thought, word, and action. As the chosen one moves forward, they also come to realize that the world is not as separate from them as it may seem. Everything is interconnected, and they are a vital part of the larger cosmic web. They understand that their energy, their actions, and their choices ripple out into the world, affecting everything and everyone they come into contact with. The more they align with their higher purpose, the more they attract the energy, people, and opportunities that will help them fulfill their mission. They learn that they are never truly alone, that the universe is constantly conspiring in their favor, guiding them, and helping them to manifest their dreams. In the end, the journey of the chosen one is a journey of self-discovery, growth, and transformation. It is a journey of embracing the light and the darkness, of facing challenges with courage, and of staying true to one's purpose no matter the obstacles. The chosen ones are not perfect. They are not invincible. But they are resilient, they are powerful, and they are deeply connected to the divine. And in their journey, they show the world what is possible when we embrace our true selves, trust the process, and live with purpose. Now, I'd like to leave you with a small reflection. Have you ever stopped to think about how you could transform your own pains into something meaningful? Instead of asking, "Why did this happen to me?" how about asking, "What can I learn from this?" In the days to come, I invite you to do a little exercise. Every morning before you start your day, take a moment to connect with yourself. Ask yourself, how can I bring more light into the world today? How can I transform the challenges that arise into learning? I believe that this simple shift in perspective can make all the difference. Remember, we are all on this journey of evolution. Every small choice, every act of love, every moment of consciousness contributes to a more awakened world. Nothing is in vain. And before we part ways, I want to thank you sincerely for being here, for opening your minds and hearts to this message. If this made sense to you, if it brought some insight, share it, spread that light. The more we share knowledge, the more it grows. And of course, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos. And if this video touched you in any way, leave a comment below.